Okay, part B then wants us to sketch the graphs of these two functions here. So if we deal with the quadratic first, we've got x bracket 5 minus x. So that's a negative quadratic. If we expanded those brackets, we'd get 5x minus x squared, which is a negative quadratic, so it's that kind of shape. We also know that it is going to have 2 points of intersection on the x-axis. One when x is equal to 0, and the other when x is equal to 5. So it's going to look like that. That point's 5. So that's the sketch of the quadratic. We could also say that that coordinate there is going to be 5 over 2 for x, because it's symmetrical about that point, 5 over 2 there, and whatever it is when we sub it in there, what will that be? So 5 over 2 bracket 5 minus 5 over 2. 25 over 4, or 6 1/4. They've not actually asked for that, but that's what it would be here. We then need to deal with the quadratic, the linear function. 2y is equal to 5x plus 4, which in the previous part I changed to 5 over 2x plus 2, which is quite useful here because we can now see the gradient and the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is 2 and the gradient is 5 over 2. So that means when we go across 1, we're going to go up 5 over 2. Across 1, up 5 over 2. So that's going to just go like that. And we're going to have 2 here. Now it also wants all the intercepts. So the other thing we need to check is when y is equal to 0, what's x, to get the x-intercept. So in this case we need to also solve this equation. We're looking on the x-axis, what happens when y is equal to 0. So we've got 5 over 2x equals minus 2. If I times by 2, that's going to give us 5x equals minus 4. And then x is going to equal minus 5 over 4. So that's going to be this coordinate here, minus 4 over 5. I said 5 over 4. Minus 4 over 5. So that's all the points there. We know they don't intersect, so that's why I've made sure that my graphs don't intersect. And remember, this one's going to increase in gradient quicker than that one, so that the pink line's never ever ever going to touch the quadratic, the blue line.